over 24 exotic weapons. It made me realize that Zamaros has probably collected an impressive arsenal by now.
And welcome back.
Somewhere in there, he's armed to the teeth with vials of blood and bottles of alone.
Together, too. So, we still have one thing to do for Season 1. And that's the Battle for Lion's Arch. And then we have...
I know your face from my dream.
Then we have stuff. Right. Let's continue this... Well, play this episode, actually. Man, that was a rapidly developing situation on this past. Apparently Scholar Pride is deploying a massive construct based on the Watch Knights at some kind of statistics field test. Pride is calling for immediate support, and a number of adventurers are already in that area, battling Scholar's armies. Mysterious foes have also started appearing all over the region. We could use your help after reading the reports from Castle Hills. I have to think this is the tip of a darker scheme. So yeah, basically, there's the thing. Even before Season 1 started, they basically brought back the Twisted Marionette event and put it as a thing you could do in the Eye of the North.
Turret planted.
You could go back and do like the whole, like a strike mission like thing against the Twisted Marionette.
More violence, I say.
That was
Less
the thing.
violence.
Yeah. Then for this, they decided we're gonna bring it back and make it so it's a single-player story instance of it. It's like, wait, what? That's not how that works. It's a thing where you have groups that basically the groups defend, then they go in, they fight against the thing and hopefully survive, make progress. Yeah, no, you don't really defend in this one, you just sort of go in and fight champion after champion after champion after champion. It's very odd, to say the least. Anyway, so the Twisted Marionette. I mean, look at that thing. And it looks like a giant ass watch knight, practically. And as you can see with the chains, yeah, very marionette. So, also the game just sort of drops timing in right off the bat at the start of this. No real context except for she's here. Hi.
Well, hello there.
Scout's got trying to take all over the place. We don't know what she's up to, but the probably warn Kaz that whoever it is, it's big. We're gonna be ready to stop it.
Hello.
And it's good to see you, probably. Is everyone there to see someone from back for assuming Scholar was in the area? They know what she's up to, but she's moving something big.
Welcome.
You have to come here too, Commander? Not only rumors to Scholar not so close to home. Still have weapons test, but I don't know how accurate that is. Nut has Newt. Canut. As I said on guard.
Hey.
So we should see you, Commander. Catherine Marty said something about weapons test. I also the word big, which doesn't sound great. And then there's a timing. This is definitely Scholar's work. I like my reputation on it. Oh, we were close. She can't be far away. I think we're gonna see her. Maybe meet her. Like that, wouldn't you? I would for different reasons. What are you doing now? Seems you are looking for Scholar. She's amazing. I've seen more from magical creations. The way she overcomes joint friction and the ingenious... What? You know she's a terrorist, right? Her said she was a good person. That doesn't make her any less of an engineer. You learned so much from her. Did you think they let her teach me from jail? Is that ethical? Right. Well, what do you think she's up to? She's testing her evil canal. So she summoned her fairy units to come to sacrifice their energy so to restore a weapon. If she managed to get it powered up, it'll mostly kill us all. Great, super. Why do you think she's going in? Even those energy field, blah blah blah. She's a genius, an absolute genius. I see, but you should like gal her before it shows up. Cause like that could be bad. Anyway, that's the thing. Why would you do
That
that?
energy field's calibrated to teleport living matter. It's safe. Really? Go!
Get into high gear.
Safe.
Through that energy field. Forward, double time.
You don't have much dignity, do you? It's okay.
Bye.
Your humiliation will end soon.
Bye. So we'll just teleport instantly into this. No effort to defend the lanes. Just a go time.
Live, my puppet. Live.
And hopefully the AI can handle that away. Ow.
I feel strong.
And sure run before he back on. Well, no, it's that. No, it's not. Yeah, the AI kind of themselves pretty well.
Armored up.
I mean, Kaz got that right. Kaz already had it. Drum is being a bit slow. No, in the meantime, it's going to go out. I was going to dodge one, but yeah, 9 seconds to dodge. About half a second like that. Bam, you got this right.
You should know I'm not all smiles.
We have to do this 5 times, but. Oh. Well, that time I
That's one puppet chain unhooked. Kabam! Keep the enemy back.
I love how you think you're so clever.
Okay, can you stop? Yeah, for a second. Yeah, no, drop silver. Okay, there's entirely too loud for this section.
Armored up.
Just entirely too loud. Oh, it's great. It's just way too open.
Kill them all.
All the love.
2 chains down. Only a few left. Keep our enemy off kilter.
So
Oh, that hurt.
that sounds a bit too. Yeah, let's go. Anyway, let's do it. Launch a bomb. No, I'm dead. Goodbye. Oh yeah. There it is. F your bomb. F knockdown. I think I'd do better than the rest of it.
Armored up. Not enough energy.
Huzzah. Fire. Graham, you got this, Graham? I'm sure you got it. Seems to be
And
a bit
3,
slower
we're
than
winning.
the rest of us.
Show these annoyances what we can do. Keep them back.
You're the reason I can't have nice toys.
I mean, I did break. Oh, what the hell was that?
Not enough energy.
Oh Lord, we switched to this. When she does that, down to melee range. Which I don't
Armored
know.
up.
That means I have to switch to stick.
I am death incarnate.
I struggled a bit with that one on my warrior for obvious reasons. Oh Jesus, I did not need to do that.
Yay! We're almost done. 4 chains have been cut. Fight! Fight! Fight!
Do I want more damage? Crap.
You're so cute when you're on the offensive.
So I just have one more chance. At least I didn't bug out.
You lose.
Can't bug out. Plus that attack has been made up both of them, and not on her own platform. This asshole here likes to do this whole going from one side of the map to the other side of the map. There
Armored up.
He's trying to put a circle. Well, I was gonna say they're defeated, but nope, they have this boat. More circles. More small. Well, I believe that's mine.
Regression.
Ben, you got this right? I think he does. Oh, he might have this.
Yeah! Woohoo! We are super adventurers! Oh, disengage combat mode!
You never fail to surprise me.
So yeah, makes it seem almost too simple compared to the actual fight. Mostly because it skips all the having to defend phases. And there goes, back up into that. I mean... Anyway.
That was fun. I actually thought we might not win against that thing.
I'm starting to think Scarlet doesn't care whether she wins or loses against us.
What does that mean?
She doesn't fight like she wants to win. She sacrifices her weapons to take some of us out. It's like she's culling the herd.
Our herd.
Yeah, Tyria's defenders.
What do you think about those devices she's left around?
We don't know that Scarlet dropped those off, do we?
Who else? I keep waiting for one of them to explode.
Or spout toxins like the Tower of Nightmares.
You can stop worrying. They're not offensive. They're probes. She's looking for something.
Or open up and spew dredge into the surrounding area?
Whatever they are, I'm convinced they're dangerous.
Nobody ever listens to me.
Did you hear about the worms acting up in Bloodtide Coast?
Someone was saying something about
The whole
that.
trip was threatened.
You gonna go check it out?
I guess became a
Nah,
thing, too.
I'm so tired. My pillow's already snoring.
Oh, to those energy probes.
Mine too.
Soon as we're done here, Bram and I are heading back to Lion's Arch.
Yeah, I'm starving.
We'll meet you there. Casimir, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Should probably go check our timing.
Aye.
Come on, we did it. I just wish it felt like it was the last time we'd see it. It's gone. We know worse for the way. I call that success. Everyone just heads off. Probably should go talk to, you know, Timey. Marjorie. Marjorie.
Can't get
Please
enough
don't
of
hold your
me,
breath,
huh?
though. I guess they'll be back eventually.
You're a child.
Sounds
You're a
rough, though.
super genius.
What are you doing out here? Who are you with?
I'm not supposed to talk to nosy strangers.
Where are your parents?
Dead.
Well, this just got awkward.
Okay. Well, you're obviously a long way from home. You come with me.
Logan, stop trying to kidnap Chip.
By whose authority are you ordering me around?
By the authority vested in me by Queen Jenna
I'm
of
pretty
Divinity's
sure this
Reach. Now
falls
come with me.
out of his
I'm not
jurisdiction.
going with you until I know where you're taking me.
To Lion's Arch, then to Radasum. You've got no business out here on the battlefield.
Are you paying the waypoint fees?
Yes. Now come on.
You seem like a pleasant enough travel companion. Come on, Scruffy. This nice human is taking us home.
Hi. God, just starting to like it. I was reading.
Pillage!
We overtimes, we haven't seen less since ArenaNet. But there's enough of our recent scene to a big finale. Great. Super. Now, time to leave the area. We go on to the door and wait for another letter. Because, you know, letters. All the letters. Particles informed me of your triumph over the ArenaNet to that Pyreneo monastery. The Maturin Primary owes you a debt once again, Commander. We're proud to help score prize monstrosity seem impossible. Now it's being badly so. Should it return, we have the means and knowledge to put a permanent end to it. Bullshit. More importantly, we have pieced together data record from scholars mechanical minutes made. We want to discover the location of a considerable layer hidden in the caves underneath the Priory itself. A Priory Dangerous Artifacts Investigation Containment Team is being assembled. Finally, I have your own contribution. I have a test coordinates to the layer entrance. Great. Well, let's go investigate her hidden layer. Oh, how do I enter that? See if I can remember how to get to this stupid thing. First we'll head uphill, then we'll fly down. You know, we need some context to understanding the villain and her motives, you know. Well, games used to not really do that. Well, games just were like, hey, here's a villain, deal with them. Nowadays it's like, well, we have to understand why the villain is a villain, you know? Why has the villain decided to start murdering everyone? What is their motivation? What drives them to do such? Also, there is a pretty decent hiding space, because basically you go over here and it's like, well, yeah, you don't really think to go through this. So anyway, the door mechanism requires a spatial type of power core. Apparently we just have one of these ones, so let's just connect it into Scarlet's secret lair. I like how no one else decided to join me for this. Like, this would be a great opportunity for Marjorie, to examine things too. But anyway, this seems to be a miniature prototype of the probe scattered across the countryside. This one is offered. That was so much larger and have an unsavory red glow. Wait, is there even anything about going and touching those probes? I don't know. Not on this anyway. I don't think there is on this one either. Oh, I should read the journal notes in the right order. First fragment. Okay. I woke for nightmares, screaming, confused, and scared. It's getting worse. Worse. Decided to talk to a mentor. It's probably just working. I'm probably just working too hard. Right at the same time, no changes. The mentors are unable to help me. I feel like I'm losing control of myself. When the darkness starts, an entry calls me. I into a sea of darkness, but no matter how hard I try to escape, it keeps calling me. Try not to sleep, too scared to even close my eyes. So scared, whispers come from the forest all night long, calling me, taunting me, possessing me. So I saw it, stared into the abyss, and so bad me. So much power, I don't know what's real and what is anymore. Control my world of myself was slipping through my hands, and yeah, I'm no longer scared. Communicate with me through images of death, destruction, and destiny. There's no more, I must confront and put an end to this madness. When the anti-toxin in charge from the Tower of Nightmares, governments have stolen or recovered it from the chaos of the Tower's destruction. I mean, we did do that for weeks, apparently. This rough diagram appears to be Charr connections between various factions. Scholar must have been ranged on which forces you can manipulate into alliances for a benefit. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have like, I guess there's the Nightmare Corps down the crate. Right. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but that's Tengu. So what if we brought the Tengu with upper wing thing? Well, yeah, here's the problem, I'm not entirely sure what half these things are. That might be Coden. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe Harpies? Tengu and Harpies? No. Harpies to Coden? No. Scale? And whatever that is? The hell is that? Inquest, I guess? Pirates. I guess that was the Inquest and Pirates, Ether Blades. Oh, I guess that's the Charr. Charr and the Dredge. Right. I couldn't tell that was a Charr, that was a Skelk. That would be Ogres, I guess, maybe. So, what's that, Ogres? That's Ettins. Oh yeah, well if we brought the Ettins and Skrit together. That's a best idea, everyone. Well, we brought the Quaggins and the Centaurs. Now, how about the Centaurs and the Pilot? No. Grawl and Coden. Not the worst idea. Anyway. I was able to join the show upon touching there was an honest mistake or fear of loss. And overlooking his horrors, Porter has so nice plunge into it. The bottom appears to have the subject's name engraved. Professor Omad. Seems not have been a fan of him. And then there was the console. High console. Wonder what the access code could be.
What What is this?
Well, apparently it's all the locations there's energy probes. There's a high concentration of stuff in Lion's Arch, and something about drill. And that's just... The problem though is we, as the player character, cannot figure that out, so... I guess it's not important, you know. Huh. That's just Tetrarch Omad. Ah, floor. Ah, Omad started. Anyone knew its phone. New journal. Sarah was ready, excited even. My previous attempts have always failed, but Sarah, if anyone can pierce the veil. Sarah made her aware of the possible risks, just like ours. She's still keen to go through with it. Torn. Sarah's most brilliant student I've had the pleasure to mentor. Her posterity for learning is beyond anything I've seen in the Safari. This breakthrough could change everything. But how you feel the magical fabric of Tyria. The very magical. Day 2, Sierra is in isolation. Your devices are stable and there was minimal movement. Already a fast improvement over the previous volunteers, but I'm still anxious. Keep squeezing my left jaw. If I keep squeezing my left jaw, I'll bruise a sword. Is this wrong? Should I cut my losses now while she's still whole? The vitals are still stable. She's been arriving for a few hours now, shifting from screams to laughter from moment to moment. James has a doubt. Most worthy question the worth of pursuits and their methods. Though she say otherwise, they're either unhinged and terrible liars. This isn't like Fort's work. They cannot myself just to torture them. Am I too attached? Too close to this? Maybe I would. Maybe you would still be fair with me if I brought her up too early. Okay, I need sleep. Day 4. Fighters are erratic at times. If I can't quit. My left ear is bruised after all 3 hours. Sarah has exhibited bouts of thrashing and continuing emotional instability. Most which will speak or shout in response to something. None of the previous representatives has made this far. Just for a breakthrough, I know it. And that's it for that. Normally I win this sort of thing over a hollow progress. The occasion merits some special attention and proper editor. It's been a moment since I've read anything other than research notes. No savior, no hero in gleaming armor worth glorious pursuit, though I thought, in light of my triumph, I should take a moment to thank all the friends and mentors who helped make this victory possible. My dear Pale Mouth, it's only natural that you protect your children from the darker truths of this world. But as a born truth seeker, I was eager to lift this weight from you. To Jenna, who should have listened, hope your teeth biscuits taste of divinity reaches fair and that your garden smells your dead. Oh, mad sweet, ignorant, oh, mad. Hope you play all this. I hope it hurts just a little. To our alliances, you are also brave and compliant. And finally, my turn. You're falling to the pack commander. I assume you'll be listening when I give the speech. Perhaps nearby, on the way of my boot. That'll be something. You and your friends have met over my plans at every turn. Most flattered. In a way, come find me at the ground for now. I've got some toys that'll finally help you and your friends kick that nasty breathing hammer once for all. Thank you, good night, and good luck. So yeah. Well, that was the thing. We should probably leave this area and continue, you know, and wait for our next ladder, of course. Because of the ladders. Beat Scarlet's smile nerd by the skin of her teeth. Mind you. We're going to regroup in Lion's Arch. Let's meet though. You know, let's go meet everyone in Lion's Arch, because that's the best place for us to go. Thoughts for that we didn't see, you know, plans involving Lion's Arch or anything. Nah, that'd just be silly. Oh, I would have went to you guys, but there was a building in my way. So, a moment's peace, you know? Just a moment's peace.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Hi, what you doing here? Hi, the Doom Prairie is wanting to inform people of the Safari Atlas got bright. Would you like to learn more about her and her history? So basically, this is something, definitely. So basically, for some reason, ArenaNet thought people were not paying attention to the story, than just going through the whole story, you know. They weren't paying attention to it and just going through it to get through Season 1. So they've basically added this NPC hill to recap things, just in case you haven't been following along. So yeah, please tell me about her. Biggest news is that we've identified the location of one of Scarlet's labs, and we believe it's right on the Jupiter Priory. You're joking. No, it's right in Lawrence Pass. You're going to see this for yourself. Yeah, I already did. Why would you tell me this after that? And what can you tell me about her? The Flash also approves the following information. There was always one may not yet have the full story. In her early years, Scarlet showed an insatiable desire for knowledge. She traveled from mentor to mentor, soaking up what knowledge she could. From each an admirable pursuit, I'm sure you agree. Unfortunately, she went astray when she lost her moral compass. She dabbled in knowledge that would damage the minds of even our most staunch researchers. Combined magic and engineering, she lived beyond her world. She saw in those great workings broke her mind, that she murdered her mentor and began her own tyranny. First she explored an alliance between the Flame Legion, Charr, and Dredge. As purified her and her allies with weaponry they never had developed on their own. Combine flame magic with earth elements, skills of the Dredge, fire and earth. Yet, I want to bring that up. Fire and earth. Yet, here's the thing. Thing is called Flame and Frost. Not Flame and Earth. Scarlet is preparing a well-balanced army elements much. Surely they have noticed the use of all the elements. Then she enticed the Elder pirates to join with it. Inquest, the pirates had been working on airship designs, but it didn't become viable until Inquest magic was added to them. It's L. So L magic. Yeah, also, how the hell did they end up with that many frickin' airships, even? But that she's always been fascinated with her important magic tech, and she decided to take it to a whole new level. She used this to herself, the Queen's Jubilee. So what about water, though? She took the Queen's work for Watchword Sentinels, the great horrors of them, warping them to her own pursuits. This is her pattern. She steals the knowledge of ours, then twists it. Ah, here we go. The latest feature is convincing Craig to work with the Nightmare Code. We confirm that she had one of those sacred icons with her heads to get them to do so. There's a water connection. Trade stuff. So it's the plants are tossed to the has for all but destroyed a beautiful Kesset Hills, and now as she is tossed we're trying to guess how to use that toss by her to go on. What do we know what her motives are? She guards her motives closely. So if we knew, then we could perhaps predict her next move. I hesitate to mention the theories because I do know which is the truth. Some believe it's a lark. Fears suggest that our ultimate target is the dragons. Or say she's working for the dragons. They always believe she has a maniacal desire to rule the world. Honestly, don't know if I have a bad feeling. It won't be long before we find out. You be careful out there. There's a dark layer hanging over us all. So basically, if you haven't figured out what the hell's going on yet.
Soldier, report. Where's my Tequatl tail?
Back where I'm bunking, sir.
Wait, what?
I'll go get it immediately.
Wait, you took down Tequatl?
As reported, sir. I sent you a missive requesting an audience.
Been busy, but I'm here now.
Should I go get the tail and bring it to you, Tribune?
No, I don't need a slab of decaying meat.
But I've been hauling it around for weeks.
Ooh, I bet that smell sticks to your gear.
It does.
I've been hearing about this Scarlet Sylvari. You know anything about her?
She's building an army, sir. She's the one behind the Molten Alliance.
So I heard. I want you to take her down. Permanently. Whatever the cost. You do that, Rox, and you're in the warband.
What?
I need to repeat myself.
No, Tribune. Consider her dead.
Report to me when it's done. And, Rox, be careful.
Will do, sir.
Well, there you go. So, before we go back to you guys, what you doing?
Hello, good looking.
Hello, Q. What's the plan?
Hello.
Don't want me on a foul mood today. Something wrong?
Listen, you
Only
won't
forward
believe what
movement,
Ritlock just said. If I kill Scarlet,
This is
I'm in the
okay.
warband. Definitely.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter? I thought you'd be happy for me.
I just don't understand why you need some warband you don't even know. I mean, you've got me. And we've got a team of our own. Look around. They're all here with you.
It's a Charr thing. You wouldn't understand.
A Charr thing? You'd rather be in your fancy warband than with people who've been beside you all this time?
That's not what I said. It's a big deal to get into the Stone Warband.
Why? Because it'll make you special? You're already special. At least to me.
You'll still see me after I get in.
Uh-huh.
We're playing this.
You will. Sometimes.
The whole...
Bram? Bram! We have to talk about it sooner or later.
I have to go clean my gear.
Bram!
So yeah, throughout this whole thing, if you wanted to join the whole, you know, Ritlock's warband, but then Bram's like, hey, we've been working together enough. I thought we were friends. And friends stick together, you know, B team. Gotta join the B team. Bram team. No, it's not the Bram team. It's just the B team because it's not the A team. But yeah. So besides that... Hi. Doesn't matter, people with enormous... Yeah, dangerous. So we're going to... What's it called? Matter human with enormous... Got your card up by yourself? Oh, serious, no. There's a small army that I just never piece of his tail. Yeah, like everyone else. Move on. First we have to learn everything we can about. No, she princess with an Iron Legion blaster named. That's... Now here's the thing, I don't remember that anywhere in the lore. She was ancient at the time, though no one has seen her for some time. My guess is that she went out on a private patrol. To an age of badly mutilated soldiers know they're going to die soon. She goes out for one final patrol so she can time battle defending what she loves. It's an honorable path. Why is Bram mad at you? I don't understand why I want to join the Stone War, but he sees it as a betrayal. Just to go on honor it, you know? Yeah, it's that whole, we've been doing this all this time, yet you only want to do this for your own goals. Anyway, I'll go let you talk to Bram in a second. Firstly, hi, Timey.
Bram, there you are!
Somebody care to tell me why this child was on the battlefield?
Hey, I'm not a child.
Not you, this Asuran girl. I found her out there trying to get to Scarlet's twisted marionette. Who does she belong to?
Oh, her.
Help! Help! Save me from this creepy human!
It's okay, I'm a Crichton Seraph. The kid's in no danger.
Bram! Don't let him take me away!
How can we know who?
Please!
Are you her guardian?
Who, me? Wolf's teeth, no! I've never seen her before in my life.
Bram, you're so mean. Can't we just go home now?
Listen, buddy, I don't know what your game is, but you better get this kid to safety. She's got no business on a battlefield.
What? I swear I've never seen her before in my life.
Okay, Bram, you're now the legal call.
Hey, where's he going? You're not my responsibility.
It's okay, Bram. You can take me home now. I live in Radasum.
Huh? What?
Where do you live? Maybe we could go there instead.
No. You found your way here. You can find your way back.
Fine. Here I go. By myself. Off into the big city. You'll probably never see me again, Bram.
Good luck, kid.
Hi, Timey. Hi. Hi. My friend Brams, I am, or I probably will be soon. Right, so West Mar. Yeah, I know. You do are somebody sort of right, of course.
Marjorie, a word, please.
I'll be right back,
Conversations and it's like game wants
Is
me to
Lady
talk to people,
Kinsman
but
okay?
I can't talk to
Yeah,
people.
she'll be fine. It's just been a rough day. Did you see that twisted marionette?
I did. And I heard there are jungle worms erupting from the ground in Bloodtide Coast.
That's because they're disturbed by Scarlet's seeking devices.
I thought your Norn was taking you home.
He is. He just doesn't know it yet.
What does a little squirt like you know about Scarlet, anyway?
As it so happens, I know a lot. I've been studying her for months. I came to meet her, but she didn't show up.
To meet her? Why would you want to do that?
Because she's brilliant, of course. My theory is that she knows something about the dragons, and that's why she's building an army.
Your theory, huh? You don't think she's just a big old meanie?
Do you always talk like a 4-year-old?
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. You wouldn't know anyone who goes by the initial E, would you? Just E?
E? No, why?
No reason. Just eliminating possibilities. How's the Queen?
I wouldn't know. The Shining Blade have her so tightly wrapped up I can't even get near her.
Well, at least she's safe.
The slogan has this whole thing for the Queen, but it's like unregretted. Yet the Queen leads them on. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate though. The Queen basically leads them on, and it's unregretted, and yeah. It's basically technically being used for the good of the nation. That may be one of those slow charts, the smart ones are so real. Well, we won't blame you. Hey, what's your name? Say, Master Pedro. I'm the pack commander too. Zap, nice name. I'm Timmy. So you're curious about Scarlet? Definitely, she's sparky. I drew when I think about everything she could teach me. See no magical creations, magical banzana. Uh-huh. You know, she'd kill you for a second thought. Me, you can see. She recognized my attention and would mold me into her favorite assistant. And learn more than her. As faster. She died old and sad. Might be amazing. Right. So here's the thing. To be fair, I didn't really like Timmy starting off. I didn't really, yeah, she has this whole, well, this whole kid attitude going on. Timmy grows on you over time. Well, she did for me anyway. But that didn't really start kicking in until, like, Season 3, maybe? Yeah, it didn't really start kicking into Season 3. Hi, Brad.
Hey.
Still over that fight. You? Yeah, I could go again. See? That's why you and me are friends. We're the ones. I'm not using my Bram voice. We're the ones who should be doing something about Scarlet. What's the plan? Now we give her information. Makes sense. If we could figure out where she's going to strike next, we could get ahead of her. But I've seen the details.
What?
Just withholding information from all of you. Like seriously, that's what we're doing. Is we're just withholding information from literally everyone. Hell, you know. You mad at Ross? No, maybe. She wants to go off and be in the Stonewall band. She does, we'll never see her again. I don't get. That's a Charr thing. What she said. But it's a Charr thing to leave your friends to go be with people you don't know? I don't think so. Oh,
hey.
By the way, what's going on with you and your little friend? Oh, is there in Ragamuffin? I've never seen her before. Technically, we have seen her. She was at the Tristan Marionette. She must have heard Route say my name. Shoot that self into thinking I was a guard. You're not? I swear, the game thinks we're stupid. Okay, basically, here's the thing. This feels a bit out of order. It feels like this should have maybe came before the Tristan Marionette? Well, I don't know. The context seems off. Some of it feels like it was tossed together at the last minute. No, I've never seen her before. She's not my awkward. Not you two. Alright, I'll make sure she get home safe, but just this once. You're a good friend. She's not my friend. Not your friend, buddy. Not your buddy, guy. Not your guy, friend. My sanity. By the way, Redlock, help. People want me to do things.
Make it quick.
You're a long way from home. Then I could say something about you. Might help hunt information the Silvari everyone's panicking about. You know anything? Yeah, sort of. And I know you're not saying we couldn't crush her into a Safari juice if you tried. What can one little plant thing do to save our legions? So we never find out.
Report.
When you going that route then? She got you spying for her? See what I can tell you that. One was this explanation she said. Those are looking forward to having someone new to rest. It's the hardest part to make the hard side. I need to know before I entrust her with my warband's life. That she get a hold of. She sure don't need your protection. No, she doesn't, but she's a friend. Well, friends, I guess. Casimir. Hi, the same things? The same things.
You're my lucky charm.
No, we need to find a way to corner Scarlet. Sure, can we do that? We don't know anything. Do we learn everything we can? Yeah, it really feels like, you know, the whole investigating thing. Yeah, this really feels like this doesn't play into this part at all. Feel to report friends I left in the ministry around to finish meetings. Maybe someone knows something. Like, doesn't this feel like it's just way out of place at times? Like, the whole investigating thing doesn't connect to this at all. Now I guess I have to go to Gondorn Fields. That would seem like the right place to go. By the way, read the letter. Oh god, this. Head to Lion's Arch. AI technically in Lion's Arch. Lawrence was found at Fort Manor and we were holding Malgin. I heard you and your crew were in town. I'm headed to the fort now and we'll appreciate backup. I have a bad feeling. Okay, well, you know me. I'm just here at Lion's Arch as it is, so. Apparently I don't have to go outside the city for this one. I forgot about this one. I totally forgot about this one. This one honestly feels a bit fillerish. Cause you know, it feels like they needed something to do away with the whole Scarlet thing to go. So let's just have the Ether Blades attack. Cause you know, obviously the Ether Blades, ooh, such a big threat right there. Ether Blades. We'll
attention, my creation.
Well, now is he a big old durable? Shit. Durable. Way too durable. No. Well, that is no. Oh, jeez. What the hell? It's a teleportation boost.
Kill shot. I feel strong.
It's like, where did you go?
Never a dull moment.
That was the thing. Hi.
Greetings.
Hey, yo, you want a commander. Unfortunately, looks like we were both too late for the disturbance. I need to sort my bags. So what happened? You were very safe to smash grab on the overside of a new mist porthole. Company, I need you to brief your person. Theriam? Over to the jails. Alright, let's go. Cause yeah, the ether blades basically end up being in the mist fractals. It's weird. It's explained more in the Dragons.
It all happened so fast. Scarlet's minions were everywhere. They had our backs to the wall from the very beginning. One of them broadcast Scarlet's voice. She said, "Vacation's over, Mai. I have work for you in the mists." The invaders took Mai to a portal outside. They had to fight past a squad of Lion Guard to get there. And 2 strangers. A golem and a Nord lad with a fearsome mace. After Mai entered the portal, the golem went after. The Norn shouted for it to stop, but it wouldn't. It declared, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." And actually ran faster.
Good. Take full responsibility for the breakout. My deputies are beyond reproach. They kept things from being much worse. No, I'm trying to talk to you. Currently retreat my trim about good reason. That's gone far enough. I'm going to take this to the council and demand we bring them both to justice. Why haven't you brought them to... Like, that's going to help? We should bring them to justice. Everyone else is already trying to bring them to justice. Anyway, my friends and I are both after Scarlet's Watch. Do you have any leads? Aside from the Lay's crisis, the line card. By the way, she's also a captain now. That happened. Also, Evan Nashblade's also captain. There was a whole thing about which one do you support. But I think they both ended up as captains. Different latest crisis, the line coach reported a number of steam devices across the country, they even one in the Bay Hill. Look, we have double check out. What do you think it's doing? She claims it's a probe, but it can't remove it easily. You should be able to see it from here with a spyglass. Well, let's look at it, you know. Just, you know, let me focus this thing to see through the water hill. Well, that's the thing. What do you think? Well, this is the first one I've seen turn green. Is that new? Well, let me see. Blast. That's a change. It's something to do with the jailbreak. I'm going to do much everyone I can to the investigation. Well, I'm going to go after Bram. Send anything you find tomorrow to dealt with. Clearly, that's just the mist portal transcaved into as soon as there is a scale up every day to be the witness here as well. So head to the edge of the mist. That's just be the thing. Oh, so high.
The Legion calls.
Go to the edge of the mist and no barrier between realms of the mist. Against air attack or hijack the portal, we won't rape her and lost the prisoner. Bad time if you ask me. So anyway, I need to go through thing.
How were your endeavors progressing?
The publication when we realized what's happened that way. It's actually the prisoner. That's how much detonate the thing. Shut the protocol be damned. See Bram and Tommy, Dawn and Progeny, run through the gate chasing the attackers. Once we cycle through the gates, the effort matrix to have this open again. So basically you're saying I can't go through. Right now. Unfortunate. So yeah, basically I have to go over here and to the edge of the mist. Cause it's a thing. And you know what's annoying? They sort of want you to go do a stupid thing in Hill. That, by the way, you don't have to do this. But there is achievements associated with it, so yeah. It's very, why would you do this? Do you hate your player base? Because the majority of your player base, well, actually I don't know. I was going to say the majority of your player base is PvE, probably.
What? Surprised to find you sitting still, short pants. The way you took off, I figured you'd be halfway to Mount Maelstrom by now.
Scruffy, my golem, broke down. And I still learned more in the short time I've been here than you have in your whole life.
What happened? Why did your silly magical machine man stop working?
I was studying that strange device, but every time I got too close, it zapped me and knocked me back. Eventually, Scruffy's power cells shorted out and pieces of him fell off. That activated his emergency mode. So he followed protocol like he's supposed to. He carried me here, spit me out, and then powered down. And you've got a lot of nerve calling Scruffy silly with those clothes and that haircut.
So your golem's dead. Why don't you just walk out of here?
Same reason you don't fly out, because I can't. My ears, how thick are you? See these legs? They don't work right.
Uh-huh.
I can't walk very far unassisted.
Sorry. I didn't know. What did you learn about those, things you were studying before your golem broke?
As if you'd understand. All right, I've got nothing but time, so let's give it a go. They appear to be survey probes for the purpose of identifying high-energy thermic channels and matrices.
So it's like magical energy is a swirling storm, and these things are mapping it.
A trifle simplistic, but yes, that's exactly the case.
Okay, truth time.
Candy?
Why did you run away from me? Why did you come here in the first place?
It's not personal.
nice.
I just wanted to see Scarlet's handiwork up close. Her marionette was amazing, inspiring. When I saw her minions running through a portal, I followed them.
You were supposed to stay with me. I told you to stop.
Zosha tells me to do stuff all the time. So does Vorp. I don't listen to them either.
What's your story anyway, Tiny? How does a little thing like you get into such big trouble?
It's Timey.
Hey.
And I'm a prodigy. I've got important people fighting for the right to be my teacher.
Important people, huh? Are they real people? Or just big-eared figments of your overactive imagination?
They're real, but they all want to tell me what to learn. I'd rather be like Scarlet and pick my own courses.
Wolf's tail, girl. Don't be too much like Scarlet, okay? One's way too many.
Finally, we can talk to them. Glad to see a friendly face. I'm stuck here watching all this dessert again, so I appreciate the company. You get it going, though, I understand. Problem paying it start at. Problem the bay line chart start turning green. Know anything? Don't like the sound of that. I mean, Scarlet's machines are doing something, and that something is never good. Time's finishing the probe zone. Let's ask her.
Tell me more about the probes you examined.
They're well designed. They emit pulsed eldritch waves that register the relative strength of all local ambient magic.
Like the way bats hunt? They let out a chirp and react to what that chirp bounces off of.
What? Right again! I'm clearly a good influence on you.
What do you think those probes of Scarlet's are looking for?
Best guess? The transcendent magic channels that span the globe. Old-fashioned synergetics texts call them ley lines. Normally you can't see them or touch them, but they're real. Magic finds its own path, like rivers running to the sea. The probes are trying to identify the biggest and strongest of these ley lines, but I'm not sure why. Not yet.
Timey, hi. Felicitations. If you got kicked around by the pros, defensive capabilities, and I need to replace a few parts. Tell me more. And the hard way that you can't get too close to Scarlet's probe without being gazed at. Scrappy lost the computer component process by magic at him before he shut down. What can I do? Can't collect the parts myself.
Hello.
Funny and Scrappy's part between the three and I'll do the rest. You're the best. Scruffy users auto repair will have a moving with enough time. This will greatly speed it. Approach one chamber below the central island. Again, thanks.
So, what was your golem's name again?
Scruffy.
Will Scruffy work again if you get the stuff you need? I'd get it for you, but I can't leave you unprotected.
You're sweet. And absolutely. I built him for maximum ease of maintenance. All he needs are some replacement parts. He may be rough around the edges, but when he's whole, Scruffy is as reliable as an entropic crystal regulator.
What? That's good then.
Blue control.
Follow me into battle!
Will you tell me a story while we wait?
After you ran off on me? And all the abuse you heaped on me since we got here?
I know.
I get plenty of that back in Kragstead.
I can't just
You don't spend much time around
Val.
Asura, do you? We only abuse people we like. Or those we're trying to improve.
Fine, I'll assume you like me. Once upon a time, there was a brave and handsome Norn named Brem.
Ah, I've heard this one already. From you. Twice.
So we're gonna go all the way down now. Jesus, this is gonna be... Well, I'm not sure how this is gonna be. It depends if people are there or not. Because if there's people there, yeah, this isn't gonna go well. Oh no, yeah, it's all the freaking way down now. Jesus. I'm gonna go through here, go through here, go down there. Why is those growl shamans on the wall? Eh. I mean, I can't go through here. It's got a portal gate. The fuck? The fuck you mean I can't just go through the gate? Fine, F your gate. Oh, I sure wish I had unlocked the War Claw. But I hate PvP, so I went past our turn. So let's go across said bridge.
Swarm them!
No, girl, stop. Yay, we made it over here. Why are there champion growls? I don't understand. So anyway, now we just go down and hope that we actually control this area. And it's not just, you know, full of horrible things. Wait, are we not blue? I thought we were blue. It's like, wait a second, are we not blue? I thought we were blue. Oh shit, I don't actually know what color we are. Oh, that's bad. We're green. Oh no. We're not blue at all. How do I even get in here? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's guarded by people. This is why I hate everything.
I chose you.
Well, let's go follow the watermelon, or whatever. Once I figure out how to get in here. There's quite a few people here. We should totally go join them. In siege in this place, so I can get gold parts. You know, make use of the people. Hi.
I'm bleeding.
Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of damage. I don't like it. Please go away. Okay, so where are these people at? I don't see them. All I see is... bunch of veterans in my way. Apparently they're below me. Okay. Problem though is look how guarded that area is. There's like 10 people there. I don't know how to get down. I still don't know how to get down. I want to explain this location. There's loads of people there, and how do I like get under the thing? I don't understand.
Bad shape here.
I'm confused. Oh no, that's why I took so much damage with the spike traps. Okay.
Kill shot.
Thanks for, you know, interrupting me so I can't move. Fuck you too. Doing more damage than everything else. So yeah, how do I get under there? Oh thanks, well I'm just going to, you know, it's probably just going to respawn me all the way up there. There's no other points of waypoints, so. Yep. Yep. Ah, you have to fuck that. Fuck that achievement. It's a stupid achievement. Why would you do that to players? I'm just gonna skip it, cause I can, and I don't want to ever come back out again, so. Yeah.
Got candy?
That's a question. Anyway, why did you come here? Oh. What happened to your legs, by the way? Let's go on this way. My legs were never strong enough to carry me very far. Don't pay me though, I hate paying it. I don't need because I do just fine for myself. You know, place we kill. Like, you know, magic or cybernetic enhancement. I've seen the degenerate effects of my condition may switch over parts of my body ago, but for now it's just the legs. But couldn't we replace them with cybernet legs? Golem legs? I can get in and out of Scruffy when I need to. For example, I can walk from my bedroom to the water closet. Just don't ask me to be your partner in dance room. Scruffy. His name is Scruffy, and built from scratch. He's got some quirks, but he also got some features no one else has even heard of. He's my convenience, butler, and battle, all rolled in one. Anyway, so yeah. Why do you come here? What do you hope to learn? Did you examine Scarlet's road, which will allow me to what you... So just at once. What's going up to, and how does she create such a fantastic equipment? What did you learn about the roads? As much as I want to, I think they're designed to identify ley lines. Charms that magical energy flows at and crisscrosses the globe. Ley lines? Though analogous to ocean currents or atmospheric weather power. With magic instead of water rail. Magic flows and cycles and ley lines are the powers that choose to follow. Basically think of it as like the magic just sort of flows through the planet, but it condenses up into like basically rivers or streams. What does she want with Layla?
Did you know Scarlet attended each of the 3 colleges, and that she worked with the Inquest? Oh, and that she...
If you believe the rumors. I talked with an Asura named Vorp, and he says it was all bunk. I'm inclined to agree.
I know what Vorp says, but her twisted creatures weren't bunk. The Hollow Pirates either. Some Asura are just jealous.
That's enough about Scarlet for now. Jormag's Tooth, you really need a new hero.
Well, do something heroic enough and I might change my mind.
The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that Scarlet's actions are as I see. The pattern is something she's working toward, and we need to figure it out. Don't every favor there was a pirate and they're saying us out and stay collected around Scarlet's crunch. Shipment over to the dead Emperor so we can start piecing it together. Get here as soon as you can. We need you for going to finally get some answers. Fuck, get me out of this hellscape. Yes, Jesus. How long have I been recording for anyway? Because this one I might have to split into 2. Just because I know it's going to be long. I think we're going to head to various regions and check to see how long the video is. So yeah.
It's back.
Okay, so we're at basically over the hour point.
Pirates.
So I'm thinking, do I want
Shouldn't
to
you be on
continue for at least 2 hours? I'm not sure if I can do this in another hour or not, though. Yeah, we could see. Let's see. Might take us through, though. By the way, connecting the pieces, because, you know, we need to figure out all this shit. Before we can just move on to the next thing. Ha.
You seek knowledge.
Please check out with the party. We went to a large hole to acquire these artifacts. If anything gets broken, goes missing, gets for person, put my head on the chopping block. So who are you? I'm here to make sure everyone remembers these objects of private property. They'll unload to my stair crime. When the investigation's done, they're coming back with me. So how did you convince the party? We're interested in investigating Charr territories. Last mission requires a member in good standing. Given the prior years of service, we were glad to do with this favor. She's a member of the German Priory? Yeah, she's been active for some time now. She's still on the roster. In her current line of work, she and the party both benefit from this occasional sharing of information.
Lace curtains here, linen tablecloth there, and a sign out front that says Delacroix Investigations. Or...
Stop. No curtains. No tablecloths. And most of all, no sign.
But...
No.
But...
Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time. Rox, come in. Join us, please. Where's Bram?
He's dealing with that Asuran cub, his new friend.
Right now.
It's nice of him to see her home.
He's a good guy, that Bram.
Yeah, he's all right.
Long time no see. You should hear what happened. My friends at the Priory delivered everything they had on Scarlet. I also called in Vor, the Arcane Council's point person. He's collaborating with us remotely.
We need your help sifting through the evidence. We have our own theories, but we could use another opinion.
These recordings were found near Scarlet's lab in Lornar's Pass. You should listen to them first.
Well, let's investigate things, shall we? Hi.
You've seen me through my awakening, Mender Ceramon. Thank you. But I'm awake now, so you can leave me alone. Synergetics is endlessly fascinating. It seeks to define the eternal alchemy. The other colleges work within that definition. The potential of golems interests me. Combining dynamics design with statics versatility makes just about anything possible. I like Teo. More importantly, I need to advance my theories quickly, and nobody's better at quick results than the Inquest. Today will be monumental. With OMAD's support, I shall finally see past this world and into the eternal alchemy.
See, here's the thing.
Scarlet rejected the Pale Tree because she wanted independence. What if OMAD's machine cost her that?
See, the moment she just seems, she wants just independence, basically, and, ambitious. But no real madness yet.
The moles get magic, Flame gets gear, and I get the weaponry I need. Everybody wins, especially me. Lion's Arch needs softening up first, so we infiltrate its halls of power and neuter its defenses from the inside. The theme is humanity can withstand any test. It's like they're begging me to prove them wrong. It's laughable! See? Air superiority wins wars, so build me a comparable fleet, or I'll kill you all and replace you with hollows. Once more, my esteemed snaky friend, you're doing this for obelisk shards. You want direct access to your profits, right? Then do as I say.
Where did she even get those?
Scarlet deceived each of her allies into thinking they'd gain something from working for her. She'd make a great minister.
Ever since I came out of OMAD's machine, you've been taking credit for my ideas. They're mine, not yours. Let me be clear. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. Nobody tells me what to do. Not ever. It's not true. None of it. I don't have to listen to you. Get out of my head!
I wonder if the voices in her head are real. What if what she saw in OMAD's machine grabbed hold of her? Ironic that she rejected the Pale Tree to exert her independence, only to lose it to something else.
These other items are all pieces of the puzzle. Examine each one and let us know how you think it fits.
So hey, here's a test, everyone.
I'll never forget how close we came to disaster. When I think about those spores spreading their toxins across Tyria, it boils my blood.
The Nightmare Court and Crate do make a volatile combination. Scarlet popped some horrifying alchemy there.
There were nightmares about that tower. Don't know anyone. You know the tower of nightmares? Having nightmares about? The jury is there to find the antidote. Can we test on this sample? Scorer is ready to toss its over Tyria if we let her. It's a good thing we found the antidote. She analyzed with Crate with Nightmare Court to do so. Why would you do such a thing? Well, the quarters grew the plant and the crate made it toxic. The combination was a poison so powerful.
This sample is resistant to the antitoxin we used against the Nightmare Tower poison.
Jory, we didn't stop her plan. We just showed her how to make a stronger poison that could wipe out an entire city.
That's not good. Now she has that. So anyway, continuing on.
I almost feel sorry for Scarlet after reading her journal. If only she didn't use Omad's machine. She might be a sane flower.
Those are the ramblings of a crazy murderer. Make no mistake, honey. She enjoys killing. She needs to be found and put down.
Or for the nightmare screaming, right, that. Same terrors. Energy culture. Too scared. And she's staring into the abyss and it's still back at her. She's been large miserable for months now. Still, if the charge is true, it's rather sorry for her. What do you suppose that means? Something to try, something she was afraid of, but has since embraced.
Scared? What could possibly frighten someone like Scarlet?
She saw something while hooked up to Omad's machine. Something that broke her. She's hearing voices in her head. But what are they telling her to do?
Well, that won't be explained for another season. Major energy probe.
That's a piece of one of Scarlet's probes. We theorize that this agitated the jungle worms.
That's a piece of one Scarlet's probes. We could deduce that they're searching for something, of course. They also walk a three-head worm. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, you think a probe caused that? Unequivocally, my colleagues believe it is made at a solid distance than probes met that disturbed the worm. What 34 shores is looking for with the probes? There's a volume. No, the probes are magical and spread out. She's closing on a magical location.
That's a puzzler.
This one here I struggled with the first time I did. Struggled with this one.
If you examine the steam creature closely, you can identify similarities to Scarlet's clockwork machines in its design.
It's like she's modified the Watch Knights with the same engineering.
Those. These steam creatures have been around for a while and we pondered their origins. Yeah, because they're not really explain where those steam creatures came from. I've seen people first clue they show many of the qualities of Scarlet's designs. Scarlet's overseas control of Green Chance works, tries to trust them to similarly throwing at minions. Who's suggesting that the human queen is suggesting? Well, they have the queen monitor Watch Knights on the steam creatures.
The Watch Knights and the steam creatures use common parts. That would explain how Scarlet gained control of the Watch Knights. Their obedience makes them perfect infantry units for assaulting a fortified location.
That does not make logical sense. There's no real clues to that one. That one's just guessing. It's like, so wait, why were the humans model them after the steam creatures that are from only one single location that's outside their jurisdiction? Like, it's not Neocrita. Why would you do that? There's no real context to that one. It's just, you just have to know that. It's like, okay.
Priory teams recovered this cooling rod from the Thomanova reactor disaster. It's
that one you would
steeped in
have to do an
dragon magic.
instance from. So I write the thermonuclear reactor. I didn't really do that much with it, whatever disaster. The investigation of Scar's performance special concern to the inquest. The police car blew the place up to so tower, one slew to another. It's too easy. If we theorize that Charr's car's moves have been connected, she must have been after something. But why? What else has Scarlet said? What's the crazy pattern? Oh, that's interesting. The report says Scarlet called the energy flowing reactor Dragon Energy. She was charged by the ley lines that crisscross too. Yeah, obviously they're behind it. No, we know this. It's like, do you choose the right answer or the obviously wrong ones? The only one I struggled with was that Steam one because there's no real context to that one. It's sort of like a red herring tossed in, and you're just supposed to do. Oh yeah, obviously the human queen decided to model the Watch Knights after the Steam creatures. What would she even know about the Steam creatures? They're only from one area that's not even in Kryta, so it's a very hard guess to come up with that. Such a big stretch. Anyway, we know she's been actively researching them.
Scarlet and the inquest turned a risky research experiment into a time bomb so they could study how it ticked. They also discovered new info about ley lines. If Scarlet is using that info to plan her next major attack, it's coming soon.
It's so like Scarlet to ruin someone's big day. Poor Queen Jenna. Celebrating 10 years of rule only to have it marred by killer automaton. Is that Watch Night piece safe, Marjorie? I hate having any of Scarlet's machines in the bar.
I mean, it could come alive.
Don't fret, Angel. Ever since Queen's Jubilee, it's been quiet as a corpse.
First time we saw Scarlet, she was attacking my city and my queen. Casualties were heavy, mostly severe. So chalked up to a random match of violence. Later did they know. It's all part of her plan. So it seems we now know she's been moving behind the scenes for some time. But she chose that moment to show herself. Why? But to get the Watch Knights, control them required her personal touch.
I think our friend is onto something.
Not bad. The clockwork horrors from the Jubilee must have been Scarlet's second draft. Scarlet got crafty. Instead of pairing up two splinter factions, she stole an entire fighting force, and then she upped the ante with that giant marionette.
You don't need that kind of firepower unless you're going to attack something really big.
We're starting to piece it together, everyone. Like, the ones that really connect are the toxic sample, the whole something big. Like, you're starting to see the picture, you know. Enough toxic to take out an entire city. You're starting to put the pieces together, everyone. Dragon Bash attacks.
Dragon Bash was supposed to be festive, until Scarlet killed people with her flying pirates.
Keel did an excellent job documenting the assassination of Councillor Theo Ashford during Dragon Bash.
You should really return this case file before she notices you purloined it.
Still can't believe Mitra and thought she could get us here in the captain's capsule. Glad we met you that day. She had to be stopped. Transavers ways where he's just free from Lyguard custody. It's bad news, my Rufus, and now she's free to get back to doing Scarlet's dirty work again. The actors have forward Scarlet that she betrayed him. Now Scarlet wanted pawn on the captain's capsule.
Scarlet plotted to kill someone on the captain's council to make room for her puppet.
With Trin in place on the council, she could have weakened the city's defenses from the inside. That plan backfired, but Trin escaped to the mists to prepare for something.
So, yeah. That one also adds into that whole data.
It's been almost a year since the Molten Alliance attacked the Shiver Peaks. Dredge and Flame Legion together. Who'd have imagined it?
Look closely at how they combined Dredge mechanical knowledge with the Flame Legion's fire magic.
Missed the initial mower line. Yeah, you two weren't there. If I heard you were there, maybe you can explain to me what brought the dredge to flame each together. They were Magitech development. Exactly, sonic weaponry combined with flame magic. We repurposed dredge mine suits for use as Charr battle armor. So, basically, no. Tempting, but no. No. Because why would you, why would you bring the threat? That would make no sense because, oh yeah, the dredge weren't even really involved with it. She was after flame legion magic. So why wouldn't you just use the flame legion? But yeah, I think she was developing a solid magical device other than weapons. Because, you know, you could add it in with the whole energy probes and all that.
So dredge sonic technology can be used for probing underground.
And Scarlet's been looking for ley lines with those probes. She's after the ley lines underneath Lion's Arch.
Hey, they figured it out, everyone. But we still have to look through two more things.
Scarlet converted part of the Nightmare Court Arbor into her own personal airship factory. She also tormented the Sylvari Firstborn, Kate. She formed this alliance in part to develop hybrid weapons with maximum destructive potential.
Yeah, the problem is I didn't do that. Everyone that scars a secret cave something. I don't know anything about this because I didn't do that. Go on the okay to try the Arbor Separate Trap with the Ether Blades. Because that's the dungeon thing. Where everything is happening between them. You know, you're pretty wrong. It wasn't a trap. Cape raided the airship factory.
Now she has an arsenal of advanced weapons and an air fleet to deliver them. No city is prepared to defend against an aerial attack. Not even Lion's Arch.
Well, we should probably set up a bunch of anti-air cannons, you know. Get to work on that. No. Okay.
This is Synergetics Headmaster Omad's isolation module. A Sylvari named Kiara went in. Scarlet came out. I reverse engineered an image of Kiara's aura patterns before and after. The schism is pronounced and dramatic.
Yes, I remember Professor Omad. He outsmarted me in several polymorph terms. I'm sure he cheated, but that's beside the point. You never should have put Sarah on the cube. What can you tell me about the cube? Don't say its purpose was to shut down the mine security system and open it, like opening a door, to welcome the troops of the eternal alchemy. But mines are protected for a reason. Yeah, but that whole, what we read in the whole book. Go looked across the open threshold, she saw things and something looked back.
Kiara encountered something that literally broke her mind, but the only things in there were things she brought.
Well, that...
I surmise she was directly exposed to a part of her own psyche that had been carefully walled off, perhaps for her own protection.
We'll get into that more.
We'd need to do far more extensive study of the Sylvari dream before I could draw any more detailed conclusions. What I can conclude now is that she's preparing to strike. Mark my words, Scarlet's next attack is planned and ready.
Let's review the evidence. Kiara entered Omad's device, saw something terrifying, and emerged as Scarlet Briar. She came out insane, but there's a method to her madness. We know from Thaumanova that she's researching magical energy and ley lines. She's used Molten Alliance Magitech to locate ley lines. We know that there are ley lines in Lion's Arch, among other places. She's built her own personal army. Crate and Nightmare Court, Pirates and Inquest, Dredge and Flame Legion, and most of all, her clockwork horrors. She tricked her subordinates into doing her bidding with promises of power, resources, or other gains. She modified her poison to be resistant to our antitoxin. She could use it against an army or a city. My Trin is preparing the Aether Blades in the mists for a big attack. There's a mists portal in Lion's Arch.
Jory, Lion's Arch is her target. We have to warn Ellen.
I'll warn her. I'll let you know when I hear back.
Like,
make your preparations. Everything has been building toward a single, devastating attack. May the gods show us mercy.
So yeah, Lion's Arch, everyone. So escape from Lion's Arch before the battle of Lion's Arch. They sort of both connect in the same thing.
So how did you two meet?
Oh, well.
About 6 months ago. I was just minding my own business and...
She posted a help wanted sign, and I was looking for someone to help.
So you met only 6 months ago. It seems like you've been together longer.
I'd noticed her before that. Around the city.
You had? You never told me that.
So, you're a mated pair?
A mated pair.
We're currently in negotiations.
Come here, Frostbite.
What about you, Rox? Anyone special in your life?
No. There was once, but he was killed.
The whole previous warband.
I'm sorry. Was he in your old warband? Bram said you were a Gladium.
Bram talks too much.
Don't be mad. We're your friends.
Yeah, what are friends for? If not for sticking our noses in each other's business.
Oh god, dialogue options. Anyway, I was trying to read this. Charr Terran says this is a general emergency warning. A few hours ago, massive flying platform was central Sanctum Harbor, and you guys didn't try to shoot it down. We're in destruction and sweating and leave home my asthma over the city. Furthermore, evil blade airships. Also, I want to bring out one thing that really bothers me about this whole thing. The fuck's the pack doing? Like, here's the thing. The very end parts of the core story were, we have the pact. We should go take ore over. I guess the pact's just sitting in ore on the cleaning up undead or something, and not, you know, the whole world's being bothered by these things, and now we're just going to sit over here in ore and do nothing, basically. That's what the pact's doing. Except for me, I'm apparently, you know, gathering together for a B team. We haven't even tried to communicate with Charr over the whole fact that, hey, there's shit going down. Do you know anything about Scarlet? She's a Safari. You know Safari. No, we haven't even tried doing that. We just completely ignore the fact that Charr exists. Which I'm fine with, but at the same time, it feels like an oversight, you know? Like, Safari all technically, you know, since he's the firstborn, all the Safaris sort of know each other in a way. Because, I mean, they've only been around for like 20-some years, potentially 30 now. So yeah, you'd think there would be some context to asking him about it, but nope. Anyway, some of the citizens still trapped inside the city. We need to go rescue people. But firstly, we need to talk to people.
I'm a problem solver.
Sure you are. Well, that's that time from the recurring couch you're finding. Something joking though. Take the see what happens approach. Right. This flying arch burns. Should rest a while before you head out. Eat, drink, recharge. Just as I wanted to ask, so how did your mate die? In a mine cave-in with the rest of my warband. His name was known as Pickflea. I mean, known as Pickflea was his nickname. We teased him, been best friends since the firearm. So sorry. We're in the Pick Warband, best miners in the region. We could turn out more ore in a day than any other warband. Was it hard for you, left alone like that? My family, I still miss them, every last one. So basically, yeah. That explains what happened. I don't think that was originally in the game until this newer version of it. They were sitting in the first Inkscape. What are you thinking? Well, I'm thinking I better go to frickin' Lion's Arch. Get over that look on her face. You think this is serious? So do I. Will. Oh, you. Nope. I'm just going. Nope. Nope. I can't handle that right now. Like, after, you know, the entire investigation, where do you think she's going? It's like, nope. Not gonna fall for that game. It's responses like that that make my head hurt. Duh. Could she be going to go attack Lion's Arch? No fucking shit. So anyway, head to the gates of Lion's Arch to aid in the evacuation. Let's see. Thing is, I only need one achievement for this.
What?
So I might try to do the investigate record. Just because I only need one achievement. And I have a good idea what one part of it is. Hill. But I'll notice this thing. Yeah. I'll let the cinematic show you. Yeah, remember how Lion's Arch used to look? That bridge made out of ships? The lion statue? People just minding their own day. Then all of a sudden, airships show up. There's a lot of airships. How do you get that many airships? And they just start blowing everything up, and yeah, like, see, this is where we should have anti-air cannons, you know, or at least something. Oh god, run away. Have a nice way now. They're gonna get him. The Motor Alliance, for some reason, because I thought the Motor Alliance disbanded. But no, they're still around. Yeah, like after the whole first chapter, it's like, yeah, the Motor Alliance is no longer a thing. But yet they are still. Oh yeah, that thing's big. Spinny. Giant asteroid. So anyway, first things first is
People of Lion's Arch, this is Scarlet Briar.
You there!
I would tell you not to fear, but...
yeah. Fuck's sake, interrupted my attack.
I'm bleeding! Go forth, my minion.
So we just need to go up this way and around. No, you stay back.
Traders Forum is in flames. Your Grand Piazza has been destroyed. Your city is falling.
I thought it was Plaza, not Piazza. Sorry, I have to do the fighty guy. Fighty guy.
I feel strong.
All the horrors.
Glad that's over.
Oh my god, I'm afraid how that is.
Faster! I make a pretty good king.
So the problem with this thing is it's very condensed. When using the instant battle.
Hey, come back! I'm not done with you yet!
And since it's using the instance for battle for Lion's Arch.
They picked on the wrong city.
Oh, for F's sake. The problem is I'm gonna get kicked out of that thing because I have to wait for this. Can't go
Aether
now?
blades.
Hopefully the Canal Ward gate to Kandarin Fields is still open. Citizens can flee that way.
I'm not fleeing. I'm fighting.
Fair enough. Then I am too.
There we go. So technically we're timed. Which sort of sucks.
Hey Bram! You got some Aether blades stuck in your teeth.
So here's the thing. You don't really need to actually do any of this, to be fair. I think you might have to do the 3 main ones, but you don't really have to. You just sort of have to do what you can until the miasma level reaches full.
Refreshing.
But yeah, you are sort of timed. Also, I hate Evan Nashblade's escort. It can bug out and he'll just get stuck.
You
then
there.
You talk to him and then he'll reset. Then you have to do the whole thing over again, though. It's pretty stupid. Man, look at all these people you can potentially save. Just, you should totally get out of here. Stop panicking, run you fools. Run you fools. Run you fools. Run you fools.
Vacate these premises!
Refreshing.
Run you fools. Yeah. Basically what we want to do is we want to go to Fort Mariner. But yeah, we're all the way over here. As this used to be the Black Lion Trading Post, Lodging House. Before they turned into, what is it now? That one
You there.
crab thing? I know it's a shell anyway. Anyway, hop out hill. Also, there's the thing for, you know, rescuing
That feels
lower
good.
birds, rescuing certain spatial NPCs, which I've already done. Did I not rescue you up there? Because I swear I will hit you if I already talked to you. You can't run away. So I guess we'll try to help out. Yeah, I know. Actually, it doesn't say ask help him. It just says those two, actually. Due to what happened, I was just entering the market. Then we got separate. What was I supposed to do? Supposed to do with the Calvin. So let's escort him through the Grand Piazza.
Protect my stock. If anything gets broken, I'll be taking it out of your hide.
Piazza. So anyway, hi guys. Now we have to fight Eve.
I feel strong.
I like it. This is entirely too long, and it barely makes much progress. Like, okay, so that was our first fight, right? Staged. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and no attack. 4 seconds afterwards. War show up to attack. Yeah, this one just feels like it's a waste of my time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and they were attacked again. You know, then we get across the bridge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, hey, we actually made it a distance, everyone. We actually made it. Can you believe it? I know. And we just have a whisper just standing there for some reason.
I feel
yeah, don't worry about the management.
strong.
Survivors, right? Yeah, about so I'm slow trying to escort these guys. Now here's what bothers me though. As every Nash player is using just a regular leech. You know, he owns the Black Lion Trading Company. He could have access to any weapon skin from the Black Lion Trading Company. Oh god, how are they supposed to navigate this hellscape? I don't even know. Hi.
Get out of my way, runt. I gotta get merchandise through that gate.
Hurry it up, Evan. I have citizens here who need this gate. Evan, move your Joliac. We need to get these people out of the city. Shut down the...
Well, no longer my problem. I escorted him. He's done. I need to go all the way over hill. Yay. Yeah, I'd stop at 5, but we already spent like over 25% of our time. I need to go over hill. This one's actually probably the easier one. Because all we have to do here is go downhill until we're one guy. This elite shows up and it's like, hey.
You there!
Dad,
hi.
get the lighthouse. We need to get out of the city.
We're phone.
Stay right behind.
But yeah. This is how Captain Magnus gets blinded. Cause yeah.
My eyes! I can't see!
So here's the thing. Before we go back, or over there, we need to find a thing. Here it is.
Talk to me. If this is about Dragon Bash, we're out of time. Scarlet, please. The crew needs you to be stronger than this. And you failed me. Just like the rest of them. I'm standing in a well of blood, and the smell. Rotting fruit. Sweet. Metallic. Burning. When the time comes, everything I know will be devoured. It is going to happen, and I am not prepared. If you're talking about the attack,
You're not talking about the attack.
I am talking about the results. Tell me what I can do. Tell me how to help you. You can pick up that gun and
Yeah, like I'd stay and listen to the full thing, but we sort of need to go. Like, we need to go over to the other area and help Casimir and Charr. But I forgot I could help. Forgot that was a thing I could do. Well, that helps. Alright, rubber pipes. Those rubber pipes contain found talents, which get reset every reset, I think, potentially. I need a lot more of
Oh, no, you don't!
So then, now we play Hold the Area, which I dislike, but at least
Keep your
it's better
grubby
than...
hands off Lion's Arch.
At least it's better than having to use...
I will rend your mind!
Attention, my
Some things don't make much sense to me, like, okay, I get the crate and oh no, I guess it's the...
Buster!
Dynamo-Corp has the spiders. Why would the spiders be called?
Sacrifice.
Alright, because though you these ones, I have to use that.
I feel strong.
But yeah, it's all about doing as much as we can do. Yeah, this area is gonna probably go 2 hours to keep it at. But oh. This is probably the, well, this and the Battle for Lion's Arch are probably the longest section. Because this one, basically you're just waiting on that bar. And doing what you can in the meantime.
You should know I'm not all smiles.
Yeah, it's very hard to get all the mole birds and hidden civilians, while also trying to defend the area. Well, also doing these main ones, I should say, in enough time.
Kazam!
Kazam? Not Kabram? I'm away from more, or I think they might have finished up, yeah. I'm gonna go rescue some other civilians, I guess.
Casimir, stay close. You smell that? It's the Toxic Alliance. They've left their mark all over this place.
I don't like the looks of this. Scarlet's taking over the entire...
You there!
Anyway, let's go rescue some locals. I mean... basically did what we had.
Refreshing.
Yeah, we've done all we can to get our Lion's Arch now. I mean, technically we still have time if we want to go look at mole birds and stuff, but I've already done those achievements. You know what amuses me? Freaking Word and Potatoes has like 3-4 videos on the Battle for Lion's Arch, and they're all multiple hours. Yeah, we're gonna be done in 2 hours. I think I would assume he went very thorough over everything, like he usually does. But still, you know, 2 hours versus, you know, what, 4 or 5, 6 hours? It's gonna take it 6 hours to cover everything.
You there!
Even for all the achievements, it's still gonna take 6 hours. You don't need to record every single Battle for Lion's Arch run to cover every item you get from it. Or the strike mission multiple times. Anyway, hey, we help people, woo. And we can keep potentially helping people, but it doesn't really matter. So, now we just need to get out of here. And that was about for Lion's Arch over. Now we need to head to the evacuation site. Alright, we need to head to the evacuation site. Forgot about this part. Because yeah, I was just going to say, now we move on to the Battle for Lion's Arch, but no, we have to do this. Which is also filler, because, you know, it's very filler. No, awakened. Because yeah, like there's a Battle for Lion's Arch entrance right there. But nope, we have to go all the way over here just to investigate the evacuation camp, you know, more refugee camps. The game really loves sending you to refugee camps. Like it loves that shit.
You'll fight nightmares. You'll bring hope in the darkness.
It does that
You'll
a lot
stand vigil on the line.
Well, this season 1 it does that a lot in some upper seasons, I think. Does that in Path of Fire. They really love that shit. I was like, there's no refugee camp here. But wait, what if we continued our story? Yeah, it's just like I want to just go into the whole, you know, the Battle for Lion's Arch. Nope. Have to do this.
Could that have been any worse?
We saved some, but how many people are still in there? I'm gonna break Scarlet in half.
Hold on to that thought. It won't be long before we get another chance to go back in.
Next time we save as many as we can. I'm not stopping until they have to carry me out. Is it time yet?
No, Bram. Be patient. We can't go in too soon. The miasma has to dissipate first.
How come Marjorie's antidote isn't working anymore?
No, she is.
Seems Scarlet improved her recipe. She's an impressive alchemist.
Is there anything she doesn't do well?
Make friends?
Good point.
We have much worse if you haven't figured out how Targar's Lion's Arch. She's saying the approach changed and so the Scar's strike. She saved lives. Glad I could help. Bram and I were brave because you warned us. We evacuated a lot of citizens. We'd be dead now between Scar's thuds murdering them and the miasma choking them to death exactly now. But we're not done yet. Oh no, we have to go do other things. First, I have to check on everyone else. Hearing the most terrible stories about the people coming out of Lion's Arch. Is it all true? Scar responsible? Those and more. So Scruffy's home into the link with Forbes and Cisco's and our evacuation camps. I hope you can use him to see the recordings of what's going on. I want you to stay here for now, but thanks. Too early. Cheers after, but don't have warp, okay? I mean, don't have warp. So, hi. Do you want to hear, you know... Let's hear lore things. Oh my god. No. Oh, Jesus. Like, I don't have entire
You're finally
day
taking a break?
Turns out I got a volunteer.
Is that a golem?
Don't knock it. It doesn't sleep, doesn't need to eat, doesn't feel demoralized by dying patients. The thing just showed up wanting to help. At this point, I could use it.
Greetings, I am Helotron. I will be your designated health repair unit.
Oh no.
He was a hobo.
No. I'm not getting worked on by a machine.
Negative thinking impairs recuperation. Please remain calm. Now tell me where you are ailing.
Are you joking?
Does this unit match the appearance of a no-talent minstrel? Now report your injury status. Any delay could mean your expiration.
Scarlet has bombed a gas line.
Analyzing miasma aerosol.
You can do that?
Consortium programming offers basic analysis of chemical compounds. Analysis underway.
Can you find a cure?
For current late-stage patients, negative.
First of all, it's just that being
however, infection appears to be counteracted by sub-aether harmonics in a localized energy field.
Where am I?
The Lion Guard Field Hospital.
Can barely breathe. Lungs and eyes feel on fire.
It'll pass. You need to take it easy. Now I need your name and unit for the records.
Drax Tenderstride, Private, 6th Harbor Detail.
I was like, Joey, Larry have to go.
You See all the dead lion
Nope,
guard they've
that's
been
outside.
pulling out of the
Can't
city?
go there.
Shh! Not around the civilians.
It's like I want to stay and, you know, investigate people.
Life is a
but-
trial. Coda the judge, and Coden the jury.
But it would make the video a bit long, and I'm already stretched on this video's length, so yeah. I don't have time for your dialogue, dump pill.
Need something?
Especially when you have NPCs with no... Oh, hi. See, here's Canuck, everyone. Hi, Canuck. Sure, what happened to Lion's Heart? Scar's Necromancer. Stay in the streets before she stopped assuming she can be. Yeah, there was no real context to Canuck. Because, you know, he was in South Zone, and South Zone wasn't included in Season 1 remake.
I warned Magnus. I warned Keel. I warned them all. I told them Scarlet was going to attack the city. Did the council listen? No. Because of them, your friends, your neighbors, dead. Now I know why he's Captain Magnus the Bloody-Handed. He has the blood of all those innocent people in Lion's Arch on his hands.
Evan Nashblade?
What is it? Shouldn't you be failing at your job somewhere?
You've been hereby conscripted to Lion Guard service under General Emergency Statute 14.
You're joking. Someone tell me this sorry idiot is playing a joke on me.
For the duration of the emergency, you and Black Lion trading post agents will act as deputy quartermasters, outfitting all active personnel.
And what if I refuse? What if I pull up stakes and leave you suckers in the dust?
Considering you are now technically a Lion Guard supply officer, desertion would mean confiscation of your wares and summary execution.
So, it's either get robbed blind by you Lion Guard or get hanged?
Firing squad, actually. And it's not you or us anymore, Quartermaster Nashblade. Speaking of which, we need 24 swords, a dozen axes, 20 shields, and 40 rifles.
You realize
just tell me one thing. Keel, she's dead, right?
He will literally form the entire
news.
army.
She and Captain Magnus are at a relief camp to the south, and your deputizing was Captain Keel's idea.
Of course it was.
Like, honestly, if you think about it...
It's a good day.
He has enough resources that... Yeah, okay, so you're gonna hunt me down. He could build himself a flying fortress made out of airships they just bought. Loaded it with gold they could just fire down. Or not even gold, platinum they could just bombard the city to death with. That's how much potential gold Evan Nashblade has. So yeah, I don't think that would really matter to him. What are you doing out here? That monster customers who are down there to those useless Lion Guards. They probably would have the city better than those farmers. That's harsh. I just in a terrorist so every refugees can't buy my stuff. Yeah, my day is looking good. I know I have to go all the way back and regroup with them, you know. It wasn't like I had to go waste my time going all the way over hill. Just for context, everyone. Context. Story.
The enemy's in there. Why are we standing around with our weapons in our hands?
Because the game
Save that energy. We'll be leading the charge. Just
Are you
as
in
soon
charge
as it
here?
gust-
You have a complaint? And I was having such a good day.
Official Seraph business, ma'am. We're looking for a golem. It's been,
You're kidding. I thought you were the first of a relief effort from Divinity's Reach, but you're here for a golem?
Have you seen one? Small, ovoid-shaped, 2 arms, hovers, sarcastic tone.
Oh, no,
Yes, it's my backup medic.
You are ordered to hand over the golem immediately.
You want me to give over the only combat medic I have? Go eat your sword.
Orders are orders. The golem is wanted on an outstanding warrant.
What's the charge?
Aiding and abetting a known mass murderer, Scarlet Briar.
You're joking. No, I don't think you've ever joked in your life. God, I'll go find him.
Well, that's the thing. Run, Herotron, run. Though after.
Hello. This unit was summoned. How may I assist you?
These Seraphs say you helped Scarlet. Fess up. Is it true?
No job.
Negative.
Ho ho.
It's lying. It was seen in Scarlet's presence when she attacked the Queen's Jubilee.
I was captured and forced into Scarlet's service. This unit has no loyalty to her.
See, now either help with the wounded or leave. We've got injured to treat.
It seems this golem left out a few crucial details, such as his being found guilty of aiding Scarlet.
You were found guilty of helping the psycho who's hammering our city?
Affirmative. However,
nothing. Get away from my patients. You're probably behind what put them here. Get out!
You heard the lady. Come with us. Now.
Negative. I paid my debt to the people of Divinity's Reach. I raised thousands of gold for them during Winter's Day. I overheard Seraph talking about using this unit to...
Enough. Come along right now. You have nowhere to run.
Negative. I will find an alternate solution. This unit is no longer in your possession.
Poof! He just turned invisible. He has a cloak. He has a... whatever that was.
Hello.
That lie go. But yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. You're just gonna flee over them. Dialogue walls. Like, here's the thing. I just want to move on to the Battle for Lion's Arch, because that's going to be long enough before I have to go through all this dialogue.
It's almost that time. You ready, Bram?
Ready to kill some bad guys and save some innocents?
Can we
You
finally
even
go
have
do
to
things?
ask.
I just like to hear you say it.
I'm ready.
He's ready, everyone. Can I finally go to the place? The line code of a group, and we're ready with our allies from the village who joined Prairie and the Order Whispers. You mean the Pat? We will storm Lion's Arch, establish Prairie. Position to cut down Scarlet's forces and take the fight to Scarlet herself. You are suffering invasion and death at her hands. We have Scarlet right where we want her. Come to Lion's Arch with your rage and your best weapons. Decay begin to battle that will be sound for years to come. Lion's Army, we take back our city and wipe Scarlet off the face of Tyria forever. Okay, well, let me just, you know, go get her back up over hill. Also, I'll be right back before we do this. Okay. So, hopefully this doesn't take 3 hours, but yeah. This is definitely the longest one by far. Also, if you think about it, though, the fact that you can do, like, entire season, it's just to say, well, entire episode practically in a day.
Play dead.
Or a few hours, even. When the way Season 1 was designed, if you've been paying attention to what they've been saying on the certain events, like, basically it started out before Dragon Bash. So basically, yeah, because Dragon Bash was during the Ether Blade ones, Sky Pirates. So basically that's July. And now it's past Winter's Day, so basically it's been a whole 6 months for what Season 1 took back in the day. Yeah. Just imagine having to wait that long between content. Oof. Because, yeah, a lot of it was basically you had to wait weeks between things. And not even for, like, the whole episode, just for parts of the episode. Because basically it was like, okay, so, well, you guys can go to the tower and keep doing that for X amount of time until Rachel releases this next part where you finally complete the tower. That's, yeah. But anyway, Commander's relief to see you join the effort. The Lion Guard, the orders and our allies are pushing in from all sides. We're retaking Lion's Arch. So storm the city of Lion's Arch to drive our Scarlet's invading armies. But after you take each front and face the final challenge of Assault Knights. Contains story from Season 1 Living World. So this here is an instance. There's a Battle for Lion's Arch Republic. It's where you basically go to farm found heirlooms and stuff. Woo. Because I still need a lot of those. I need like another 100 of those practically. So I can get 250 of those. Oh, so I can get...
Go forth, my minion.
We must all fight.
Well, I don't think I can complete
Tell me
this
all about yourself.
when it's already, you know, done. But yeah, also I can get a selfish potion. Yeah. Need a whole bunch of found heirlooms. 10 gold.
Dismissed.
But yeah, well, this is unfortunate. So we have a problem here where basically the instance is already complete. And yeah. And apparently it keeps putting people back into it. Well, that's not good.
What brings you here?
Because how are we supposed to complete this thing? If, you know. Because it's not like we could just, you know, hey, it's already done. We could skip the thing. No, we have to complete this thing. So, yeah, we might have a problem. Also, I want to point out that that it's very hard to actually get out of this thing properly. Because for some reason, those idiots put the frickin' only retreat to the eye of the frickin' north. Why in the fuck would you want to go to the eye of the north? Of all places. Why would I want to go to that? And you can't just map out and hit Kindarn Fields. So yeah, you could go all the way to the Eye of the North, or you could go back to the Crystal Oasis using this. So they're still going to cost me a bunch of silver, unless I take the portal from the Crystal Oasis to Lion's Arch and then go out Kindarn Fields that way. That's an extra loading screen. I already have to wait for this loading screen. So yeah, we might have a problem here where I can't actually do the Battle for Lion's Arch because there's just an instance that's not going away. And that for some reason the game does not want to make a new instance, which, yeah. GG, ain't it? So, well, we may end up being stuck with this rail. If I can't, you know, get where I need to go. But yeah, I really don't like that whole system. It's like, do you want to go back to the Eye of the North? No. God, no. I just want to do the thing that I'm here for. And then easily reset it. But there's no easy reset. Okay, fine, I just want to go back out to the Kindarn Field so I can go back in. Go for a new instance. Let's see if it gives us a new instance. Oh, well, this is fucking stupid. Well, this is problems. And I don't really know what to do about this. But yeah, we're just stuck in this stupid frickin' instance. And no new ones. So we're all stuck in this one. It's already finished. Yep. Oh, and we're lagging out too. Lovely. Great. Super. Just what I need. Add to my list.
Speak.
Calm down, me. Calm down. Okay. I don't even know what this would be listed on. What would people list this on? I have to join an open squad, but just cause. But there's then it's also going to be a pain in the ass because we won't have enough people for the watch nights. Yeah. But, yeah. Because, like, there's no open maps for this stupid thing. Yeah, they didn't think this through, did they? That's also bad for me because how am I supposed to get, you know, found heirlooms if I can't do the damn thing? Even on my main. Because no one's doing the map. The map's not resetting. Very, very stupid. Okay, so we're just gonna go to Central Terrier, squads, wanna join that one. They're all inside the private squad.
The Legion calls.
I wish to go. I shall join my private squad in the Battle for Lion's Arch, and probably lose because there's not nearly enough of us. But hey, it's not like the game really gave me much of an alternative with the way it broke, so F it. Things we have to do just to progress. You know, which means this may take longer even. We're gonna be over that 3-hour mark. Which I don't want to be over that 3-hour mark. But you know, fun times. So now that we have a bunch of other people, everyone's out in upper areas, besides me. All up there, doing things. We could follow the group, but you know what? F the group. We'll go take over areas on our own. Well, we should probably do what the group's doing. It would probably be more beneficial to do what the group's doing. Fine, we'll go do what the group's doing. We'll follow the group around. That also means it's gonna be slow because not as many people are gonna be working.
Sacrifice.
But F it. Let's just go far around this whole this. Well, thanks for leaving, Commander. You went all the way back to the frickin' Eye of the North. Wow. Dick move. Dick move. Now that the players are all confused, well, so epic, we'll just head over here. I'm apparently engaged in fucking combat. Well, I was gonna head to that location, but fuck it. Your squad's leader has left. Well, fuck them too. Bombers, yeah, we have 19 out of 50. Not really enough for, you know, dealing with the fight part of it.
This can't be!
Oh, no.
Strike together.
You gotta be... No, we can't. So, one problem here. Apparently this private instance isn't going to work with the story.
Yep.
I might rage quit for a couple. Cause this is stupid. Cause apparently I'd have to go through the public instance and not the private one for this stupid shit. But there was the public one's broken, so we can't progress the story. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we'll come back to this later. Fucking ArenaNet. Didn't think this through, so we can't progress the damn thing. Yeah, the private instance does account for the whole story thing. That's irritating. So yeah.